Hi Isaac, it's Hannah here, and I just want to talk a little bit about what's going on this week with OGX and all the featured products we have. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't think this information is really important, and I wouldn't be posting on our Facebook page, which is usually like really funny and stuff, if I didn't think this knowledge is really important. So this week is really exciting for OGX because we have four seeders from other countries coming that are staying in the MC with the MCs promoting their projects. So kind of how a seedership works is that this is when, again, a country, they bring representatives to the U.S. And they're staying in New York with the MCs, usually for 2 to 3 weeks, and their sole purpose of being there is matching EPs, American EPs. So this is really cool because usually the OGX process takes a really long time and it's slow and sometimes it's kind of hard contacting people, but the seeder process is really quick. So I just really briefly want to talk to you about how that works and the projects that we're trying to promote. And the whole point of this video is that so you have this information about what the projects are so that this week, the end of this week and the beginning of next week, we could really promote these projects. So the seeder process works is that the applicant applies directly to the project. So I'll have the link provided in the post. So they apply directly to this link, which is isaacus.org/featured, and then they click on the project they want to apply to. So that's the only application they have, is directly to that project. And then the seeder is going to review their application. And in their application, they're also going to post a YouTube video explaining why they want to go on this project and all this sort of information. And again, this is all in the application. So after that, the seeder will look at their application, see if they're a really good applicant, and at that point decide if they want to accept them. So they get accepted, and at this point they pay all of the money. So this is the $500 for the Global Citizen Project. So the 3 seeders we have right now are a seeder from Greece, Argentina, and Hungary. So I'll talk a little bit about those projects. So the Greece project, we have 2. One's called NGO for Change. And this project is a social entrepreneurship project where the EP will be working directly in an NGO. And the whole purpose is, to really develop the NGO. They can be marketing, doing research analysis, some sort of strategic development, translating, any of this sort of stuff. So some kind of skills that might help: IT design, digital marketing, Photoshop, video making. They'll be living in a hostel or hotel or with a host family, and this will be a 6-week project. So the second one is Greek summer camp. So they'll be working at a Greek summer camp, teaching English, doing sessions, that sort of stuff. They'll be staying at the camp. 3 meals will be provided. Housing will be provided. The next one is Argentina. So they have 2 projects. Andy's Way. This is social entrepreneurship. So they could be doing human resourcing, marketing, again, kind of similar to the NGO for Change project. And the second one is Educarte, and they have teens and kids. So these are teaching projects. So there'll be a English teaching assistant, and they'll be working at a school, doing clubs and classes, and they can either be doing it for younger kids or teenagers. So those are those 2 projects. The last one is in Hungary, and so they have 2. The first one is Globe Kids. So this is teaching in a kindergarten, so that's 3 years to 6 years old. And the project's very children-centric, so they'll be working with younger kids, teaching English songs, very basic English things. And then the second is called Medellin, and they'll be working in a high school, and they'll be teaching history, culture, English, all this sort of stuff. So this is all really exciting, and it's important to know what the projects are because the application deadlines are coming up very quickly. So for Argentina and Greece, the application deadlines are on April 15th. So all the promotion we have to do for this has to be done now. So the end of this week, Monday, Tuesday, because the applications are due, I think, on Wednesday. And then Hungary is due on the 10th. So today is the 8th. So if we want to be promoting, everything has to be done in the next 2 days. So I know this is very short term, but as ICERers, everything kind of is always the last minute. So we just kind of need to work with these deadlines that we have. So as far as if you need additional information, I have created a Google document, and I'll also post this in a link. It's kind of what I've just explained, but in printed form, so you can look at that. Lastly, I just want to talk about 2 more CEDAR projects that we have. So one of them is Teach China, and the other is Teach Columbia. So Teach China is a 3-month-long GIP. So this is our Global Talent paid internship. So this is awesome because, again, you get a lot of people who want to be paid, but you also get people who want to, have the experience. So this is a good option. I think they get paid $700 US a month. They're living in dormitories and teaching in a high school. And then the second is Teach Columbia. So this is a 6-month-long program. The pay is $850, I think. 1,500,000 Colombian pesos. And yeah, so I have this all on the Google document. If anyone has any more information, I think this is where you can find most of that. Also, I think on Podio, they have the marketing material. Also post some marketing material that I found. So yeah, please do everything you can to promote these projects. I really just wanted to get the information out so everybody has some sort of an understanding. And again, the more we can promote these projects, the better we'll be off to reach our goals. Because how these CEDAR projects work is that the applicant applies directly to the project and completely alleviates any type of ISEC Illinois getting involved. So we'll get the numbers without having to do any of the work. So it's kind of like a win-win in our situation. So thanks. I'm sorry this is kind of long. Okay, bye guys.